Good morning, everybody. I wanted to show you, and thanks to Ashley Abrams, I wanted to show you Padlet. So I know some of you are familiar with Padlet. It's a way for you to kind of set up just a bulletin board for your class where you can post different videos, pictures, GIFs, notes, messages. People can respond to each other. So, for instance, Ashley had set this up as a way for communication between the Circle of Friends students. So you can see here that different people have posted on this. I'm not going to show you the whole Padlet, only because there's kids' information on here. But this was a section where it was all anonymous or we had staff posting, which was awesome. So this is what one can look like. It's basically just a bulletin board. If you go into Padlet, all right, so if you're wanting to explore this, you can do that by going into Padlet, creating the free account. Now, I have heard that people who are creating accounts now, that on the free version, you are limited to the number of Padlets that you can make. Otherwise, they're going to charge you beyond that, but you still can make a couple for free. So if you have, maybe one per course that you teach, that'd be great. What you do is once you're all signed in, then you can go here to make a Padlet, and you can choose from different templates, which are awesome. So this is a really cool one that I've used before, where you can have the students create a timeline of things. You can have shelves where you put the topic up top here, and then they add to it down here. You can have just a wall where people are putting things in, just one solid stream going down. You're getting the idea. Okay, so let's take, for instance, if I wanted to do a shelf, I would just hit select. Oh, my sumptuous shelf. I'm definitely going to change the name of that. So when it opens, it's going to give you a name. That's a very awkward name. So I'm going to title this Psychology Thoughts. Okay, you can make it whatever you want. You can change a lot of different things. Here's your unique Padlet link for your class for this particular Padlet. Change your wallpaper, color scheme. You can go dark. You can change your font, just different things for your wallpaper. You can do solid colors, gradients, textures and patterns, pictures. You can also add your own. Okay, now once you're ready to do all of that, okay, then you can click next. Great. So once you've got all those set, and you can play around with them to see what they all do, but you can start posting. So my first column, I'm going to name Hunger and Thirst. Oh, if I can spell. Motivation. Okay. And then I might add a post into this column. So I might ask a question. What type of drives are hunger and thirst? Primary or secondary, right? And then what I can do is I can have them start responding to it. I can add pictures in, I can add a link into something. So if I had a whole PowerPoint on this that I wanted to link in, that they could go back and refresh their memory, I could do that. And then I can simply start another column here. We can talk about aggression, okay? And then I can ask questions underneath there, post things, etc. So you're getting the idea. Now that's Padlet. I also wanted to just remind you that you have another version of this. It's a Google version called Jamboard. Okay. And this is where you can, and it's in the waffle. So I've moved mine up. Generally, you're going to find yours further down, but you can move it up. And just a reminder, you just hold on to it and you can drag it to wherever you want. Okay. So inside a Jamboard, it's the same thing. You're going to click on the plus button. It's going to start a new Jamboard for you. And again, you can add notes into it, like hello, if I can spell it right, psychology. And then I can ask a question, right? Hunger and thirst are blank drives. Okay, and I can say, what would be the correct answer? Okay. And then I can post that sticky note. And if I'm done, then I can just hit cancel. It will automatically bring up another sticky note. I can move this around. I can make it bigger. I can add pictures in, etc. You definitely have more function on Padlet than you do in Jamboard, just so you know. So those are two ways that you can kind of start like a classroom bulletin board. If you don't want all the options, Jamboard is real simple and straightforward, and you can invite your students by simply sharing it with them. But if you want more options and as far as like layout and things like that, then Padlet, you can see here, is a really great way to go. Plus, it has the different types of templates for you. Okay, hopefully that was helpful.